Not sure. Probably around 300.
Oh, that's not that much.
300 viewers.
Owen's big time. He's like, oh, it's only 300 people watching him. It's nothing.
I gotta go do something else.
Yeah, I gotta figure out if you want Owen to stay, you have to get more viewers. Sorry. He only does 500 plus.
Yeah. Confidential.
Again, we don't pick the feature matches.
Yeah.
All comments and concerns about feature matches, please send them to StarkPo at Twitter.
Yeah. Stark forward, Bill Stark, let him know if you have any issues with our feature matches. No more culture.
Yeah.
Owen, talk about vintage for a bit. I guess you could talk about.
Well, no. Any other questions?
That was a little about vintage.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Chose deck?
Huh?
Weren't you wanting to play a chose deck?
No, yeah, he's playing my deck, man.
What is it?
It's just like 5-colored compulsive research.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun.
We will standard
All right,
deck.
are we moving
I
over?
think the standard lists are on the Star City site right now.
Talk about Butcher of Truth and Vintage. It sucks.
One game.
It's not even an artifact, is it? It's just
Yeah,
colorless thing.
colorless guy.
Yeah, you can't tinker for it, so I don't think it's good.
I lost this scumbag.
Nice, dude. We're not on camera.
I lost this.
All right, so we're about to get some magic over.
Here we
here.
go.
Who won the game?
They're moved over. Unsure.
Learn, or,
This is game one. They're just moving all our permanents.
thanks.
We'll find out. Rashad will get the update from our floor judge over there.
Post-game one, game one.
Okay, Poske. Are we on them right now?
Yeah,
And
we're on
getting
them.
ready? Okay, so Poske is on the right. Again, he's playing Enchantress. And on the left is Scott Bell. What's it?
Scott Bielik.
Bielik.
Bielick, I think.
Yeah, and he's playing Alluring.
Yeah. Very good player from the Iowa area,
That's
Scott.
just a mute button. As long as the top thing is all the way to talk and the light's red, it's good.
Cedric Phillips, the scorekeeper's table, please. Cedric Phillips, the scorekeeper's table.
Yeah, little known fact about Scott Bielik is that he's actually a robot. Not a lot of people know that, but it's true.
Cedric!
So you didn't tell us what you thought about this matchup.
Or about the deck.
Off the top of my head, I would think that Scott has the advantage, just because he's like a combo deck that can win on turn 4, as opposed to like slowly like draw 5 cards, go, draw 6 cards, go, and then eventually like win on one big turn. It seems like the Enchantress deck is like a little bit slower to start off, but has like more hate for random matchups.
Yeah, there are a lot of enchantments. Who knows what he has main deck that could just stop his deck cold.
And it's actually, like, I don't know the decks perfectly, but I would assume that Postgate has a couple Sealed Primordium or Sealed Cleansing, and that's got to be one of the easiest cards for Scott to play around, you know? Because, like, he would just wait until he had 2 Recruiters, or, like, wait for Postgate to, like, blink first, or... Either way, like, his hate's face up, you know? Like, if you're playing against a Croson Grip, like, you just get owned every single time, no matter what. But if you play against a Sealed Primordium, you could, like, always play around it.
Or if he plays against something that makes him untargetable, what if Post-Gate has
Like a Runed Halo?
Yeah, like Rune Halo or
Solitary Confinement?
yeah.
I would assume that Scott has a harmonic. He's a harmonic sliver in his deck.
Right.
So what he can do is he can play Alluring, Imperial Recruiter, get Imperial Recruiter, get
Imperial. You get all.
you get all your recruiters, and then you get Dreamstalker, return it. And then you get Cavern Harpy. Cavern Harpy returns Dreamstalker. Dreamstalker returns Recruiter. And then you get Harmonic Sliver. And then at 1 life, you just keep returning the Dreamstalker to play Harmonic Sliver for free. So you can kill any amount of hate cards.
What if Postgate gets double Sterling Grove?
Then Scott's in a bind. then it's time to put all of his creatures in play and start attacking.
I don't think Enchantress has any answer for that.
Postgate is looking at a Runed Halo right now. If he's
doesn't-
smart,
I don't think he knows what the
he's
answer.
taking it out.
He's taking it out. It's like too many things to
The
name.
replenish.
Am I too loud? Maybe they can hear me.
Maybe
No,
they might be able to. You are pretty loud.
Yeah.
So loud.
Hey, Mike, can you hear us? No.
This is Alluring versus Enchantress. Enchantress is up a game.
Enchantress on the right. Looks like post game brought in replenish and now taking it back out.
Looks like Postgate sideboarded out at least one of his Rune Halos. It's so hard to try and like see what these guys are doing sideboard wise, just because like we don't know their list and their decks are so like off the radar that you can't be like if it's Jund against Jund, you're like, all right, you know he wants this, he's sideboarding in this most likely. Like
Enchantress deck there. There's so many. Legacy has so many things they could potentially bring in.
That's one thing, and I bet even if you ask Scott, he would say this, is that his deck is worse than like probably 80% of the other combo decks. Because it's just so much slower and vulnerable to corrosion grip, which everybody plays against counterbalance.
I think he was talking about how he just like was happy to get some recruiters.
Yeah,
battling with some recruiters.
I mean, his deck's certainly more like it's worse if you were trying to like look at the format on paper wise, but it might be better just because nobody's gonna have like specific hate cards. Like if you play a Charbelcher deck, you might play against Mindbreak Trap, Pithy Needle Name Charbelcher, like random stuff that people are going to play just to beat Charbelcher, or like Storm decks, or what are other combo decks in this format?
Just different Storm decks, Adnos, Belcher, what else?
Is there any like 2-card combos that people play? Yeah, Painter Grindstone. Like somebody might have like a Gaia's Blessing. Like you're never going to play against random Narrow Hate when you play against Alurin, or when you play Alurin.
The players for this event, I believe, is 286.
Yep.
286 for this event.
Wow, he is a slow shuffler. This is grueling.
Yeah, so
this is sick.
Our chatters who are asking us to ask them to play already, Mike Postgate on the right is the slowest man in Magic.
Scott has presented his deck for the third time, and Postgate decides to respond to that by pile shuffling again.
What do they talk about?
Unsure, hold on. Let me get their chat going on.
Somebody needs to sit Postgate down and explain to him that you can't play this slow and expect to do like reasonably well in tournaments. Because in the long run, you're going to pick up draws. It's going to.
Postgate's telling him how slow of a player he is. At the St. Louis 5K that Postgate played in, he started off 0-1-3.
That's just insane.
Playing Dredge.
That's insane, dude.
0-1-3 playing Dredge.
He probably would have been 3-1 if he was playing fast and making mistakes.
It's probably true.
Because it's Dredge.
0-1-3.
His hand looks like a Plains, a Utopia Sprawl, and Latent Tutor.
Right.
I don't see any green mana. Unless that's his top card. Oh, Horizon Canopy? Yeah, that's okay. Utopia Sprawl can only hit forests, right? That's the drawback.
What's the question?
Utopia Sprawl can only enchant forests.
Right.
Yeah. So this hand is really not good. Somebody should. Oh, that's a
forest. Postgate's playing the Misprint Forest.
What an idiot! He's playing a green-white deck.
I know. He was showing me his forest. He's like, isn't this awesome? I'm playing the Misprint Forest.
No, dude. That's really dumb. You're Judge Rashad.
It's allowed. It's a forest.
It's a forest.
That is a special misprint forest that has the Plains art. So I don't know what color is that Utopia Sprawl.
What color did he choose? I don't know. It's any color. You play it and you choose a color.
Yeah, what color did he choose? He didn't say it.
I couldn't hear what he said.
Can you hear him?
I could hear him talking, but I didn't hear what he said for the color.
That's so bad.
What was it like?
He was happy with it.
This is game 2 and Postgate's uppy game. I'm gonna be.
It's green.
I'm gonna be quiet for this therapy.
It's green. You picked green.
All right, so he names Enchantress Presence. Scott names Enchantress Presence.
And
that's a really good name.
And it hits 2 cards out of Postgate's hand.
Even despite the fact that Postgate hit 2 in his hand, that's like the correct card to name, I would think. Actually, maybe Argothian's better just because it's cheaper. You know he's got 4 of each. Either way.
Well, Postgate's Manchester Horizon Canopy Sterling Grove